Hi everybody, it's Kaycee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be setting up all the bills that are due for April of this year. I'm going to be doing that in my Erin Condren 7x9 neutral planner. I already put some of my stickers on here, but that's all I've done. And we're going to be adding these. These are my bill due stickers. All the stickers I'm using today are going to be down in the description box below. They're my Etsy shop. And I have the link to the website, Erin Condren website, where you can get this too. If you use my link, you should be able to get $10 off your first order. And I'll also be using my payday stickers, which is actually what we'll be starting with. But we're just going to jump right in, starting by putting my payday stickers on it'll be 2 Fridays, or actually 3 Fridays. April, we have 3. So let's go look at that first. So in the front here, I just put all my husband's paydays. I marked because he gets paid bi-weekly. So April is actually a 3 paycheck month. So we'll get paid on the 2nd, 16th, and the 13th. So let's just go ahead and put those on right now. So this spread is where I keep all of my, all the bills that are due, like all the bills that come out of our checking account. Like just our utilities, and then credit cards, everything like that. So this here. So, and I just keep track of which days we'll get paid too. So that's all I'm doing with this. I'm putting all the paydays down. We got that done. And then I get paid once for Etsy. So I get paid on the first Monday. But it actually has been coming in. I think I'm going to just do it on the first Tuesday now because I get paid here kind of, but it goes through my bank account on the day after. So we're actually going to start putting it on the first Tuesday of every month. So I'm going to just take a payday sticker and put it on the 6th. So these are our paydays that we'll have for April. We have 1 extra, which is really nice. And then like I was saying, I put some of these. So I have one of each of these sheets printed out for each of like my utilities and some of what we give, and then our credit cards and all that. So that's what I'm going to be putting on now. I also use the custom text sheets, these little stickers for anything. Here, I might as well show you in March, for anything that we do outside of our normal. I think I'm going to be I want to make my own, like I have like these personalized credit cards. I have like each of them, and you can do this too if you want your own personalized. I do have an option for that on my Etsy shop too. You can like personalize like this icon and then the credit card icon if you'd like. But this we're trying to do, this is like our church tithe. So I think I might print out another sticker for that because we're getting a lot of these generic stickers, especially in March. We don't usually spend this much, but we went to Target a couple times and that's a debit card. So it comes out of our account. But anyway, that's how I separate things. I put everything that comes straight out of our account in this spread. Everything that we put on the credit card then goes into a transaction log in the notes pages behind this. So hopefully that kind of made sense, so you can understand what I'm doing. So I'm not going to put any of these. We don't have anything here. We don't have any of our other bills. Like we only have, next month we'll have our car insurance, but nothing's for April. So nothing extra. So we just have these main bills minus the mortgage, since that gets taken out of a different account. So we're not going to use anything extra with that. Let's just start going through these. So I'm going to start with my voice credit card. We'll just do normal, the first one. So this will go here on the 5th. And then along with Reliant. Reliant comes out on the 5th too. We'll do a purple for that. Right there. Okay, and then, so Compassion comes out on the 2nd, I believe, the 3rd, which is a Saturday. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll do a blue. It just goes through our bank account automatically. And it's supposed to, we have it like set up for the 1st, but it goes through like a couple days later for some reason, which is fine. So there's that one. And then I'm just looking through my stuff over here. So our American Express credit card comes around the beginning of the month, the second, third. I think I'm going to put it on the 3rd. It'll come around then. We'll have to pay that too. And so I like doing it this way because this way it breaks up my credit cards and then just the expenses that come straight out of our account, since we do use credit cards, and then we pay off the credit cards right away, which you'll see like everything that's on the American Express right now from March, we will pay that completely off when we get the bill like on the 3rd, because we don't like carrying over balances, and because then you have to deal with interest and everything. If you pay it off every month, you don't have any interest, and then you just get the rewards for the credit cards. So that's what we do. So we like it because we have like good control over it. Like we don't have impulse spending when we don't just like swipe our credit card over everything. Like I don't really like having debt or anything. So like actually I've heard like, and Dave Ramsey says this, and this is just something that I disagree with just personally for me, that he said like when you have credit card, it's easier to spend your money because it's like you're not like, you don't feel like that you're giving your money away or anything. But like I think like I've been using a credit card since I was in high school. Like that's when I got my first one. Like it was under my mom's name, but it was like I was a loan on her account, so I still had to watch what I couldn't just buy anything or she'd know. But like I've always used that more than cash, and then I always know like you have to pay it back. Like that's like always on my mind. Like when I have cash, I feel like I spend that a little bit more than I do with credit cards, because it's like I don't have to pay this back. It's like free money, like I can just spend. Does anybody else like that? Like I think a lot of people are like more like, I'm assuming like Dave Ramsey says, and like they're like more like relaxed with credit cards and they're like more tight with their cash, but I'm like the opposite. So I was wondering if anybody else was like that, but that's kind of why we use credit cards too. But anyway, I think I'm down to so I knew where all these go, but I'm down to the last 3 and I can't remember the dates. So we have internet on the 11th, electricity on the 13th. Well, that's a Sunday, so we'll probably pay it on the 12th. It won't go through then. So let's just do a yellow. We'll push it back one. And then I said the 13th for the electric. So that'll be fine. We can pay that there. Do green for that. And then we just have water, and I'll go back to my master bills list right here. These are convenient, and it's the 18th. So that is also a Sunday, so we're gonna probably push it to the 19th because it automatically gets taken out and it won't get taken out on a Sunday. So let's do it in blue maybe. We have like a light blue or gray blue, whatever you want to call this color. That was a little crooked, but that's okay. All right, so these are all my bills that I'll need to pay for April. And then these are all our paydays. So let me think here. I think what I want to do now, I'm going to grab a pen. I'm going to grab my black pen because I've been using that like for each of these. I just use black and just kind of keep it consistent. And then I'll write in the numbers, like the amounts for the ones that I know, and then I'll leave the other ones blank. And then I'll check it off once it goes through my bank account. All right, all I'm gonna do now is write in everything. So I'm just writing in what I remember. I have most of these memorized. So like Reliant, I know it's the same every month that we give. The internet's the same. Water, electric, and the credit cards change. I think this is a credit card we don't use very much, so it's probably going to be 0, but I'll just wait on that. Gas changes, American Express changes. Compassion is always, I'm saying 45. Yeah, 45. I was second guessing myself, but this is 45. And then Discover changes because it's a credit card too. So as I said, right now we only have the expenses from March on American Express and Discover. So we'll just have these two. This is our main credit card, and then this we just use for the rewards, like whatever. There's like 4 times throughout the year the like categories for the rewards change, so we just use this for whatever category that it is right now. That's like the rewards for, if that makes sense. And then we use this kind of for everything else. And this is just kind of another extra card we use for, we just kind of like bounce around depending on what reward, like where we're shopping. And this we don't use that often, but like I said, this one's our main one. So that's why we have so many credit cards. If you have any questions on how I do credit cards, or like I kind of explained why we use credit cards, but any questions, just leave them below in the comments. But that's really all I was going to do today. I just have all this ready for April, since April's coming up next week. So I'm all set for my bills that are due. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.